Drones have been in the news a lot recently, from military use to delivering packages. Drones have proven to be a useful tool. Now, as mobile meteorologist John Haverfield shows us, drones could change the way we forecast the weather.
Unmanned aerial vehicles, or drones, have become all the rage. From tiny living room toys to powerful professional quadcopters, drone flying can become quite the hobby. But did you know some drones are now capable of providing life-saving data and could potentially change the way we forecast the weather? At a small airfield just outside of Stillwater, researchers at Oklahoma State University's Unmanned Systems Research Institute are currently taking to the sky to discover ways to better observe our ever-changing atmosphere through a program called Cloud Map.
Yeah, the ultimate goal of the Cloud Map program is to be able to provide meteorologists and weather forecasters with additional data.
Currently, weather models we use in our daily forecasts rely on data from weather balloons that are launched twice daily. The Cloud Map program aims to incorporate the versatility of drones into the equation.
So that way your models are more accurate, not only in time, but also in space.
In addition to weather forecast research, the team is also focusing on how to better handle one natural disaster we see all too often here in Oklahoma.
We don't know a whole lot about how the weather interacts with the wildfire and the fuel around it. So we're using unmanned aircraft not only to give first responders better situational awareness of the fire, but also to try to provide real-time data about where that fire is going to be moving.
We are still at the beginning of the drone movement, and in the future, drones may become a big part of our everyday life.
Really right now, you know, the hobbyist and commercial drone market is primarily focused around getting pretty pictures, you know, nice aerial video. What we'll start to see as these systems evolve and become more capable is these will now, you know, be used for other applications, whether it's getting data about the environment, you know, things such as pipeline inspection, or flying over your ranch to find the lost cow.
So the next time you see your neighbor trying to not crash his newest flying gadget, know that some of that same technology could one day save a life. Meteorologist John Haverfield, 2Works for You Weather.
We are a land with a strong culture and at times even stronger thunderstorms. And as Storm Shield meteorologist Kirsten Horn shows us, tracking weather events is a way of life for many Oklahomans, including artist Leslie Martin.
We first introduced you to Leslie Martin back in November, an Oklahoma native with a strong passion for two things, art and weather. So for her thesis project, her hope was to show how weather impacts our daily lives here in Oklahoma.
The Weather in Oklahoma project involved the participation of Oklahomans in all 77 counties. We inserted these steel plates on this 13-day journey, 3,500 miles, through the entire state of Oklahoma.
But to do this, she first needed help from landowners across the state. She put out a call on Facebook and says the response surprised her.
We knew Oklahoma people were friendly. We're both from Oklahoma, but just seeing people, complete strangers, open their homes up to us.
So her journey began almost a year ago now to capture Oklahoma's true beauty.
The plates were weathered during Oklahoma's most severe storm season, March through June.
And now the finished product, a melding of culture and storms, hangs proudly in the National Weather Center in Norman.
This is the perfect place for it to be at the National Weather Center. It's such an honor.
Kirsten Horn, 2Works for You.
During severe weather season, it's important to have an emergency kit ready to go. Coming up, what you should have in yours, and it's a free and easy way to keep your family safe this spring. We're going to show you how to use our 2Works for You app next. Being ready for an emergency does take some pre-planning. Some familiar voices from our Scripps radio stations show us some of the things you'll need.
Hey, it's me, Pat Campbell for Talk Radio 1170. Two things you need to have to be prepared for storms: food and water. And don't forget to listen to me Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on Talk Radio 1170, where Tulsa comes to talk.
Hi, it's Rowdy Yates and Sonny Lee from 98.5 KVOO's Morning Show. It's always important to remember during a severe weather situation the individual needs of yourself and your family, like baby formula and diapers too.
And don't forget medication for you and your children. And be sure to check us out on 98.5 KVOO Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Hey, it's Allie and Chubbs for the 106.9 K It's Morning Show. So in case of an emergency, you always want a flashlight. Really,
Yes,
Chubbs?
don't forget your flashlight. They are very important in case electricity goes out.
Yeah,
You know that
ow.
you can't see.
Yeah, now I can't see.
Yeah, no, I can't see either. Make sure you listen to us every weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 106.9 K Hits.
Severe weather is coming? Then be prepared with a first aid kit. Hi, Andy Barber from 92.9 Bob FM Mornings. Storm weather, gotta have the first aid kit, all right? And listen to me in the morning on 92.9 Bob FM. 2Works for you.
Jim Jeffries, the Hoot Owl with Big Country 99.5. Make sure you've got your cell phone and your charger when bad weather's around. And listen to me weekday mornings on Big Country 99.5.
The last thing you need to prep for an emergency is our free 2Works for You app. Here's anchor Karen Larson to show you how it can help keep you safe.
Thank you, Brett. One great resource for tracking storms is the 2Works for You app, and I want to show you how it works. Now, our newsroom's favorite feature is, of course, the interactive radar. So you can see right now that in the Tulsa area, there's absolutely nothing going on. So the nice thing about this is you can zoom all the way out, maybe check on family who live in Seattle, say, and of course, they're getting rain. No surprise there. But it gives you a chance to see the watches and warnings. You can zoom into your neighborhood or your street and also get the current conditions. The current conditions, by the way, are right at the top of the app screen. Right now you can see that it's 72 degrees in the Brookside neighborhood. It's clear. Your high for the day is going to be 73, the low of 55. Now you can also track your forecast days in advance and hourly. Let me show you this. The hourly forecast is right here, and it literally tells you what the temperature is going to be and what the conditions are going to be hour by hour over the next 24 hours, and you can track your forecast days in advance. We're going to help you plan your week by looking at what the days are happening, what's happening with the weather through the next 7 days. So a lot of opportunity here to plan out your days with this app. You can also get the latest video forecast. Now, our chief meteorologist and the rest of our team, they provide updates throughout the day, so you can just click on that button and find out exactly what's happening with our weather here in Green Country. So once again, the 2Works for You app, here to help you keep you safe during severe weather. Karen Larson, 2Works for You.
Thanks for watching, and please remember, when it comes to keeping your family safe this spring, you can count on 2Works for You. We'll help you weather the storm. Good night, everyone.